Hey friends, Mr. Ebsary here.
Mr. Biter over here.
Thank you for being here with us. Our music lesson today is based on the amazing new achievement in the science world that we have now put a rover, a spacecraft on Mars. It's called Perseverance. Did you hear about Perseverance?
I did. Yeah, it had to land. It had these rockets. It had a parachute and it had to land right on Mars.
They shot up this spaceship months ago, right? And it's been traveling for months to get to Mars, and it finally arrived. And now they're sending back pictures from Mars. It's amazing. And
You think people will ever go there?
well, I hope so.
I hope so too.
I hope
yeah.
so too. On a spring break,
Yeah.
head off to Mars. That would be
Yeah.
that'd be fun. Yeah, so we're getting these pictures back from Mars, and it's amazing. You were seeing these beautiful, amazing landscapes of red. It's a red planet, So we're seeing all these cool rocks and all. But the exciting thing about it is that you don't really know what you're going to see when you look at it.
I think they're going to find Martians. I hope when they scan around with their camera and they drive the rover around, I hope they find Martians. That would
Maybe
be
they
so cool.
See some aliens there.
So
That
I
would
was
be
I was trying to imagine what the Martians might look like, and because I'm a music teacher, I just picture music notes in my head all the time. So I think
Yeah.
the Martians are going to look a little bit like music notes.
like music notes.
Yeah.
Music Martians.
Yes, music note Martians. So
And is that what we have right here?
yeah, so this one is actually two Martians that are kind of stuck together. They have this antenna that goes across, and that's how they share their brain waves. And this is called a goober. Goober. It's got two sounds like goober, like that.
Goober. Yeah.
Goober.
The
yeah.
name of this Martian is Goober.
Yeah,
Okay.
goober. It looks like two Martians, but really it's just like two sounds. It has two sounds. Goober.
I see.
Like that.
I see. Wait, they share an antenna.
Yeah.
This one over here looks like this one has a little spring on it.
You're right. For its feet, like when it moves around, it goes doing, 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 like that. So his name is Doing, right?
Doing. So we got Goober
Yep.
and Doing, another alien.
Yeah.
What is this one? Looks
Well, this
empty.
one, it's not empty. It's an eyeball. So it kind of looks
Ah.
empty, but it's an eyeball. The whole thing is an eyeball, and it's got big long antenna and weird little feet too. This one's
Yeah.
called a sloop.
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 It
So
sloops around.
sloop. Yeah, it moves a little bit slower.
I see. And they're all here. You notice we're on Mars right here. So you can imagine our picture from Perseverance, the spacecraft comes back and it shows a picture, and then pops a Doing, a Goober, and a sloop. Right? We got our aliens there. Okay, wow. They might look like this, Mr. Biter.
Maybe.
They might.
I bet not. But
Maybe. So
imagination's good anyway.
Mr. Biter and we wrote a song for Mars. It's called Mars Song, and we'd like to sing it for you here. Let's play it, shall we? It goes like this. Here we go. I boarded my brand new spaceship, the Astro Blaster 9. I checked the knobs and dials, and I'm feeling mighty fine. We're leaving Earth's gravity and headed for the stars. But the GPS went on the fritz, and I had to make a stop on Mars. The sky was red, the ground was too. It's so much different than the Earth so blue. These weird little creatures came up to me, and this is what I see.
Oh, this is what you see.
This is what I see.
So at
Yes,
the end of
we
the
got our-
song, this is what I see.
Yeah, so we, of course, our song is singing about how we're boarding our brand new spaceship, and our spaceship is called the Astro Blaster 9.
That's a cool name for a spaceship.
We check the knobs and dials, make sure everything's working, and we're feeling mighty fine. All systems go. So we're leaving Earth's gravity and headed for the stars, but the GPS went on the fritz.
I've had that happen.
The GPS meaning we don't know where we're going. All of a
Right.
sudden,
If your car has the GPS and then all of a sudden it just doesn't tell you where you're going, you can just turn anywhere. Right?
yeah, the GPS went on the fritz. We had to make a stop on Mars. Then the sky was red. The ground was too. And it's so much different than the Earth. So blue. And these weird little creatures came up to me, and this is what I see. All right, so we're going to line up some creatures, and then we're going to say their names with the rhythm, right? And because Mr. Biter's aliens are made out of music notes, right? So we have, let's bring another goober into here.
There might be lots of goobers on Mars.
We don't really know. But here we got two goobers. And
Goober.
How about doings? We get a pair of doings coming by. Goober, goober, doing, doing. 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 Last one, goober, goober, doing, doing. All right, so when we sing our song, we get to the "This is what I see." We're gonna say the rhythm of our aliens. Okay.
And we'll do it 4 times.
Yes, 4 times.
Go straight across 4 times because 4 always happens in music,
Right?
right?
There's so many fours. And while you do, I found the most
Spaceshipy looking.
spaceship. It looks like a flying saucer. Right. So I'm gonna
It's
play
not
the
a flying saucer though. It's a symbol.
It's a symbol.
It's okay.
Here we go. Let's sing our song, and then when we get to our to the part where we count, would you join along with me? Ready? Here we go. I boarded my brand new spaceship, the Astro Blaster 9. I checked the knobs and dials, and I'm feeling mighty fine. I'm leaving Earth's gravity and headed for the stars. But the GPS went on the fritz. I had to make a stop on Mars. The sky was red, the ground was too, so much different than the Earth, so blue. These weird little creatures came up to me, and this is what I see. Goober, goober, doing, doing. Goober, goober, doing, doing. Goober, goober, doing, doing. Goober, goober, doing, doing.
Woo! We did it.
Yes, very nice.
We should mix them up in all different ways.
Great idea. Yeah. Okay. So how about this time we'll sing it again, and while we sing, I'm going to change up the rhythm. Okay.
Okay.
So let's give
We'll
it a
do the
shot.
rhythm, and then I'll sing it again. You change them. We'll sing
Yeah,
it again.
and
We'll
we'll-
change them. Ooh, I like this.
Maybe
Yeah.
4 times, since music works so nicely in 4.
It does.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go. You want to change it before we start?
No, I'd like to do it while you sing.
Okay.
While you sing.
Here we go. Here we go. I boarded my brand new spaceship, the Astro Blaster 9. Check the knobs and dials,
and I'm feeling mighty fine.
leaving Earth's gravity.
I'm headed for the stars,
But the
GPS went on the fritz. I had to make a stop on Mars.
The sky was red, the ground was too.
So much different than the Earth, so blue. These weird little creatures came up to me, and this is what I see. Sloop, goober, doing, sloop, goober, doing, sloop, goober, doing, sloop, goober, doing.
Boarded my brand new spaceship,
The Astro Blaster 9. Check the knobs and dials, and I'm feeling mighty fine.
leaving Earth's gravity.
Headed for the stars, but the GPS went on the fritz. I had to make a stop on Mars. The sky was red, the Earth was too. So much different than the Earth, so blue. These weird little creatures came up to me, and this is what I see. Doing,
Goober,
goober, doing, doing, goober, goober, doing, doing, goober, goober, doing, doing, goober, goober, doing.
I boarded my brand new spaceship,
The Astro Blaster 9. That's 2 times. Check the knobs and dials, and I'm feeling mighty fine.
leaving
Earth's gravity, I'm headed for the stars.
The GPS went on the fritz. I had to make a stop on Mars. The sky was red, the ground was too.
So much different than the Earth, so blue. These weird little creatures came up to me, and this is what I see. Doing, oh, goober, goober, sloop, goober, goober, sloop, goober, goober, sloop, goober, goober.
Boarded my brand new spaceship,
The Astro Blaster 9. Check the knobs and dials, and I'm feeling mighty fine.
leaving Earth's gravity.
Headed for the stars,
But the GPS went on the fritz. I had to make a stop on Mars. The sky was red, the ground was too. So much different than the Earth, so blue. These weird little creatures came up to me.
and this is what I see. Doing, doing, goober, doing, 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 goober, doing, 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 goober, doing,
Doing, doing.
goober, doing. Wow.
It was exciting.
That
It
was
an
exciting.
trip to Mars.
We got all these Martians. Hopefully, you were able to say the rhythm of the Martians along with us. That got a little tricky remembering what they were all called, but that was lots of fun. So, your activity this week.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Which one do you think is the scariest? If you were really going to Mars and you saw one of these, which one do you think would be the scariest?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I think the sloop, and maybe that's why I chose less sloops, because they were kind of. I feel like an eyeball floating up to me, shuffling along on its feet, or her
That would
feet, would be a little
Uh-huh.
jarring, a little scary.
The doing, I think, is the scariest for me because it's just how high it can bounce. You know, just
That's true,
jump
especially
right
with
on.
low
Doing,
gravity.
doing. Oh yeah, with lower.
Doing.
Doing, doing.
Never come down.
Yeah. So you think they could make their own?
Yes, I think that our activity this week is that you'll turn some music notes into Martians, into aliens that the Perseverance, the spacecraft that is on Mars right now, might take a picture of. Okay, so I can't wait to see that. Thanks for following along with our silly song about Mars and goobers, doings, and sloops. Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.